Hey everyone, Apple just announced three new products being for their MacBook Pro, their iPad Pro, and the Apple Vision Pro, as you can see on their front page. And we can see it's supercharged with the M5 chip, which is the fifth generation when we think about it. This was launched and announced way back in 2020 when it was COVID times, and we reached M5 now. So it has been a while that they have been doing the Apple Silicon commitment for their products, and everything is being made in house. So today we have the M5 that's been announced. I'm currently using the M1, and honestly, they've been saying it's leaps ahead than M1, but I'm still happy with my M1. But we'll see what they really have, and when we go on the website, it's all the M5. They have the M4 Pro, and this is all the animation, happily ever after, blah blah. Can we really play this game? What game is this? I mean, I want to play some good games, but this is the game they have, and it's already frozen. Oops. But nonetheless, it takes you much faster, and six times faster than M1. I really would like that. I do have an M1, and I was really hoping to get the M5, but they didn't do any design changes, which is quite a letdown. And I don't know what just happened to my video there, but we do have the M5 treatment been done, and it's all AI, and you can really see they're really promoting AI now, which we didn't really see in the old Apple announcements. Um, we rather see Apple Intelligence, but this is more written AI, and you can read it that they're written about LLMs, which is quite astonishing to me, that they're they're in the AI race when it comes to it. But other than that, there's not much out. We'll get to what the comments are. I have my Reddit channel open here so we can see what people are writing. But I do have my Mac rumors as well if anything interesting has been written. But yeah, we still need the M5 Pro and the Pro Max chips that'll be announced later in 2026. So I'll probably wait for that to upgrade. But coming to the iPad Pro, which we have right here, the M Power. That's some good names to have, but we do have the M5 chip. I believe they haven't done much hardware changes as of yet, but it's 6.7 times faster, and they're comparing it with M1, which is something 5 years ago. Do we really need to do this? I know the M1 iPad Pro was announced 2021 or 22. But even for the Mac, the Mac was announced in like Thanksgiving time, and they really didn't do much, I believe, with the previous generation. We can compare the M5, the where's the M4? The M4. No, I'm not doing M1 Pro. I'm not doing M1. We can keep the Air. With the MS, still M3. It's so hard to track. There's so many chips right now. But 11. Yeah, not much with display either. 10, 16, 12. Camera is still the same. Your landscape. Center stage. Oh, the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi 7. Fair enough. That's fair enough. And cellular capacity. OLED. Chip. It kind of looks like they've just it's more or less the same thing. Your neural accelerators, I wonder what that is, because obviously we have the latest iPad OS, Mac OS with the liquid glass, which is really consuming a lot of power. So I wonder if that really helps with the processing with the liquid glass. The battery, I think, is still the same. Fast charge. Okay, so they've done something with the battery as well. The pencil is all more or less the same thing, but that's for the iPad. Still space black and space gray. I believe even the Mac was the same color. I don't think they announced any exclusive color. I remember last year in Halloween they did the space black announcement. That was pretty cool. Was it for the M3? Dude, I don't even know when they announced these things. It's so hard to track. They're like every year, every 6 months they're releasing some new chip. But we last have the Apple Vision Pro, which if I get to play Clash Royale on this, it really saves me. It really would tempt me to get this, but other than entertainment, are we really are we really using this for spatial computing? I know some people are using it, and I have seen this at work, but not at what it was like expected as announcement. So, but the Apple Vision Pro does get the M5 treatment as well, and they have done something interesting with the band. As you can see, the model has the strap on top of the head, so that's something new, and they still have the R1 chip. And what's most shocking is, let me show you, pre-order, yeah. You cannot trade in your previous Vision Pro. So that's something really shocking, and because it's a 3500 product, and that's something really to think about. You like they want you to resell it or something, but they're not going to take it, which is quite a step, considering the electronic waste it gives when you're trying to trade in the M2 Vision Pro for the M5 one. But other than that, nothing much. Still yet, they still got the same bells and whistles that the Apple Vision Pro comes with, and yeah, that's for the product. And I think I've covered have MacBook Mac rumors over here, so you can see if anything missed out. As you can see, M5 chip, the neural accelerator. I think that's something we need to really test. Prices still the same thing, and N1, they got some N1 network chip. I think they talked about that for the iPhone. But not much other than that. They got fast charging. Ooh, I forgot to disable my ads. I forgot to disable my ads. And refresh rate 120 hertz. Ooh. Wait, what was the previous one? Did they have compare here? I think it was 60. The 60 for 3500 would be but refresh rate, longer battery life, dual net. iPad Pro 128. Oh, 12 RAM. I was like 128 RAM. No, 12 GB RAM is quite powerful. My MacBook M1 is 8 GB, man, and I really am due for an upgrade. But the C1X for cellular fast charge support. So that's pretty much it, guys, for my coverage. And we have the channel open to see what people are writing. Let's see if anything funny. Yeah, they want M1 to upgrade back. Oh, yeah, they're not going to give me. I still believe I have 1 year in me, but we shall see. Because I expected them to do the design changes with the OLED, but I think they're keeping that for like M5 Pro. Yeah, we'll say to ditch my M1 yet. Yeah, I mean, people are happy with the M1. If you have an M1, you're pretty much good to go if you're just using it for like daily browsing and other stuff, just daily browsing, but no heavy games. And I think editing works quite a bit still. And what else we got? Yeah, finally. Yeah, they've been writing. They wrote about AI. That's something they have to think about. And so the MacBook in Europe won't be coming with the charging brick. That's something else I read, which is something about electronic waste to happen. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. We have 3 new products, something to think about. if you're gifting someone for the Thanksgiving and Black Friday. We got Christmas coming around the corner, so there we go. If you did enjoy this little segment of mine going over the products and you do want to stay informed, please do subscribe. I do cover this live on stream, so you can like tune in and can like comment and interact stuff. But I believe that is it. No Apple TV. I believe we'll have these upgrades for another day. I want to see what people wrote about the Vision Pro. I think this is a good channel to check. Yeah, 100 Hz was the max one, so 120. Ooh, that looks neat. Still the same cars, coming soon to Korea. Oh yeah, that's something to note about. This is not a Pro 2, this is just the Pro M5 treatment. People are saying that. Yeah, this keeps you up to date, with the products, because let's say Vision OS 30, 35. Well, I don't think it'll be going good with M2 Pro. But there's still a long way for the Vision when you think about it. But we shall see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this segment. Please do subscribe and like it. This is something I'd like to do. So catch you guys later.